Hi everybody, this is Mrs. Behrens. I have your reading assignment for Thursday, November 5th. Today we will be reading an article titled Something's in the Air. This article is going to introduce us to our new focus for science, which is pollution and how that impacts ecosystems. Let's get started. Take a deep breath. Clean air, the way your lungs like it. Air is a mixture of invisible gases. 21% oxygen, 78% nitrogen, and 1% other gases, including water vapor, carbon dioxide, and argon. But for the past 200 years or so, people have been adding other gases to the air. The result has been air pollution. A major environmental problem for all living things in ecosystems. What are these new gases in our air? And what can people do to make the air clean again? Ozone, helpful and harmful. Some of the gases come from the burning of fossil fuels. Fossil fuels include coal, heating oil, natural gas, and gasoline. When these fuels burn, they release gases into the air. Some of these gases react with nitrogen in the air to form nitrogen oxides. Nitrogen oxides are a key ingredient in ozone production. Other ingredients are called volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. VOCs come mainly from the evaporation of liquid fuel and chemicals, such as paints, cleaning fluids, and nail polish remover. When nitrogen oxides and VOCs react with heat and sunlight in the lower part of Earth's atmosphere, near the ground, they form ozone. Ozone is a gas that can be helpful or harmful, depending on where you find it. High in the atmosphere, ozone is a good guy. It filters out some of the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. But at ground level, ozone is a bad guy. It is the main ingredient in an air pollutant known as smog. The word is a combination of smoke and fog. Smog makes the air hazy and brownish yellow. Smog can irritate the lining of your nose, throat, and lungs. It can make it hard to breathe. Breathing smog for long periods of time can cause permanent lung damage, in addition to harming people and other animals. Smog can damage crops and other vegetation. If the weather is hot and sunny, smog forms more easily. When winds are calm and air is trapped near the ground, smog may stay in place for days at a time. That's why Mexico City and Los Angeles, two cities with calm, sunny weather, as well as lots of people and cars, have major problems with smog. Smog can even be found in rural areas. Wind can carry ozone and pollutants over hundreds of miles. Battling smog in California. California has more cars than any other state. Cars, combined with the weather and local geology, cause air pollution in the form of smog. Cars and trucks are the largest source of air pollution in California. They produce about half of all the smog in the state. Still, there has been progress. Cars run more efficiently today than they did 25 years or so ago. In California alone, about 14 million fewer kilograms, 30 million pounds, of pollutants are released into the air each day than in the 1970s. What has brought about the change? One big reason is an improvement in how cars burn fuel. Most vehicles are equipped with catalytic converters. Catalytic comes from the verb catalyze, which means to boost a chemical reaction. These devices are found in the car's exhaust system. They complete the burning of gasoline that begins in the engine. They change harmful emissions, such as carbon monoxide, into carbon dioxide and water vapor. California also requires that cars and other vehicles be tested to make sure the emissions control devices are working. Testing takes place at about 8,000 official smog stations in the state. It's up to us. Our national government, as well as states, has passed laws to clean up the air. These laws are an important step, but we can do other things to continue to reduce air pollution. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency makes these recommendations. Share them with your parents and other adults. Drive less. Carpool. Better yet, walk. Use mass transit or ride a bike. Keep your car well tuned. Be careful not to spill gasoline when you fill the tank of your car, lawnmower, or recreation equipment. And tightly seal the lids of chemical products, such as paint thinner and nail polish remover. This will help prevent evaporation. The products won't dry up. They'll be there when you need them, when you need to use them. Equally important, if tightly sealed, they won't slowly release harmful gases into the air. Before we read this last section of the article, I want to point out that the topic, acid rain, is one that we will be learning more about and experimenting with for our ecosystems. Now let's read about acid rain. What about acid rain? All rain is somewhat acidic. This is because carbon dioxide in the air dissolves in the rain to form carbonic acid. The acidity helps dissolve minerals in the soil and makes it easier for plants to absorb the nutrients they need. Acid rain is a different matter. It is 10 to 70 times more acidic than normal rain. Acid rain forms in the clouds. Two pollutants, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides, mix with water, oxygen, and other chemicals. They form a solution of mild sulfuric and nitric acids. Acid rain damages buildings, especially those made of limestone. Limestone is a soft rock made of calcium carbonate. Acid rain attacks the calcium carbonate and breaks it down. Acid rain also damages the leaves of trees, as shown above. It soaks into the ground and changes the chemical balance of the soils. It drains into lakes and streams and pollutes the water. It endangers some types of plants, animals, and fungi. Fossil fuels are a major source of the pollution that produces acid rain. So if you do some of the things listed in this story to reduce smog and global warming, you'll be tackling acid rain too. A 3-for-1 proposition. Your assignment for your reading today is focused on the parts of a paragraph. In order to prepare for this assignment, zoom in or pause this video and take a screenshot of this part of the article, just like I am now. Once you have a screenshot of this part of the article, load the screenshot into Notability and watch the next video in this assignment to find out what to do.